Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. Tonight, the Cedarquists, they live in a treehouse. They dropped out of society to spend all their time together in the wilderness. And the Oaths, high achievers who run their family like a business. They even use spreadsheets to do grocery shopping and put success before family life. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children, and a new life.
In order to keep the house warm, I have to get up every 2 hours during the night to add wood to the stove.
Rule number 1, it's my rule, it's still my week. If you don't like it, go.
You know, there's really no reason to cry, but when somebody deliberately tries to humiliate you.
Real homes.
The real world, we have bills to pay. Somebody's got to go and...
Real lives.
It's a debate
It's
where
not
you
just-
talk.
I'm trying to talk to your husband, okay? Because you're not listening.
Real drama.
That's what happens.
The Cedarquists, living in the remote mountains of Vermont, have a long and illustrious history involving trees.
Our last name actually means limb of tree. It's a Swedish term. Keith's great-great-grandfather in Sweden actually died in a tree accident. So I think we were kind of destined to be in the trees.
10 years ago, Keith and Nancy made the decision to abandon society to live an independent lifestyle in a treehouse in the wild.
It's definitely an isolated life. We live way back here in the woods. We don't get visitors in the wintertime because nobody wants to hike in, you know, a quarter mile from the highway to our front door.
Keith and Nancy built the treehouse themselves with their own finances and are completely self-sufficient.
We didn't have electricity put into our home. We do have solar. We actually don't have a well. We hand dug a little spring. So that's about your pressure, which I don't think is typical for most showers. When it's below 0, you're pretty much loading the stoves day and night within every 2 hours. This is a root cellar that we built 2 years ago for a root crop. It could easily hold maybe 1,500 pounds of food. We could survive here without going to the grocery store for 6 months.
Husband Keith is the only one who leaves the treehouse on a daily basis to work at the local paper mill. But for the rest of the family, there is no structure at all. And in order to be with their kids 24/7, Nancy homeschools.
They would spend way too much time away from the family unit going to school.
It's not about hitting the books, it's about fun.
My day consists of making everyone happy, making them have the best day they can possibly have.
She looks after the younger kids while the older ones study, and they do less than 1 hour's bookwork a day.
If we hit on a subject that they are really excited about, ready, go. We can go ahead and continue that subject for the whole day if we want to. I believe a man cannot do the job of a woman. That's why mothers have the babies, because we are supposed to be the nurturers. We are supposed to be the ones home with them.
Nancy's, she's a great wife. Sometimes I feel like I won the lottery.
I got ya!
Keith's winning ticket means he does nothing around the house, not even discipline his own kids.
The dogs don't even respect him. The dogs don't even respect you. Just like the kids, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But now, Nancy must abandon her family and her treehouse to swap lives with a woman she's never met 500 miles away in suburban Pennsylvania. The Oath Corporation, where the pursuit of financial success comes ahead of the kids. And it's a slick operation. Meet Christy Oath, a high-flying career woman. She and her husband Mike run their family and 4 children like a business.
Hey, Mike. Get up. It's 5 o'clock. Time to go to the gym.
If I get interrupted in my order, then somebody doesn't get something that they need in their lunch.
I'm very type A. I'm very, stressed out all the time.
I try to stick with the plan.
I just have a real-time sensitivity, and that's how my personality is.
Time to go to school.
During the day, Christy doesn't see the kids at all. She drops Molly and Delaney at daycare and goes to work at a finance company.
All right, guys, time for school. Let's go. Socks and shoes, okay.
The Oaths have a divide and conquer approach to business and family life.
Christy's like a business partner. It's definitely a partnership. There's a lot of teamwork.
I've got an alarm on my watch that goes off at 8:34, and that gives us enough time to be up at the bus stop by 8:43 when the bus arrives. Bye, guys.
Mike works from home and deals with the cooking and the shopping, for which he's developed a database spreadsheet system to increase efficiency.
I've taken a map from the grocery store and mapped that to the database so that I know that cereal is in aisle 4.
Both Mike and Christy went to Harvard, and life in the Oath house isn't about fun, it's about achievement.
Get your homework stuff out, please.
We would hope that, we have kids that we groom into the educational tract and, good corporate citizens.
I think they want me to go to college, and I think they want me to go to Harvard.
That's 100%. Good job. Have both done their spelling pre-tests.
Okay.
And both did 100%.
But for Christy, the pursuit of success carries a high cost.
I love my job and I'm very good at it, but knowing the things that you miss is really hard. You miss so much. You could miss their first word. I think that there's a lot that you give up that's not replaceable.
It's the day of the swap. The two wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do the couples hope to learn from the swap?
I'm a very good mother who is a little too stressed out and concerned with time management and maybe needs to relax and have a little more fun. Bye!
Okay, you guys be good.
Be brave.
I'd like Keith to definitely learn to be a stronger father figure and disciplinarian.
After a 500-mile journey, the wives get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
Definitely suburbia. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to the Nut House. I imagined a lot of things, but not this.
Before the wives meet their new families, they get to explore their new homes.
Oh, this is actually a treehouse. It's in a tree. Okay.
Wow. This hallway is like a runway. I don't think I've ever been to a home that had a hallway this long.
Oh, wow.
Could there be 13 people that live in this treehouse? Oh, okay.
She could do a better job in keeping her husband more tidy. And I'm not saying make him tidy because I don't think a man should do it. The woman should make him, the woman should keep this tidy for him.
Is the bathroom with no door. Basically, you can see right into the bathroom from a number of different directions, namely the kids' beds. It's great. Lovely. Oh, boy.
Wow. Could you imagine how many children I could get in this one room? I could have like 10 more children in this house, easily.
Okay. Bathroom concerns me.
For the first week, the visiting wife has to live by their new family's rules. Each wife is left behind a household manual.
I'm the main breadwinner while Mike works from home, trying to start up a new tech company. I believe the man should leave the home to work and the mom stays at home.
In order to keep the house warm, I have to get up every 2 hours during the night to add wood to the stove. I just hope I'm sure maybe I won't even fall asleep because it's gonna be cold.
Even at the young ages of 8 and 6, my kids know the importance of a college education. It's something Mike and I are very passionate about.
And then it's time to start homeschooling. As their mother, I believe I should be the one to teach them what they know. I believe that mothers should teach their children too, but not everything.
We just turned our basement into a home office for Mike, and even though he's home all day, we put our 15-month and 2.5-year-old daughters in daycare. A 15-month-old in daycare, that kills me. That really, really kills me.
I can go for 6 weeks at a time without leaving my treehouse because everything I need is right here. Okay. I don't think I could go 6 weeks without talking to other people.
Teamwork is very important to us because it enables us to structure our lives more efficiently.
I am the only authority in this house. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. The husband is, Keith does not discipline the kids at all.
Nancy Cedarquist, a stay-at-home mom who lives in a treehouse, has swapped lives with Christy Oath, a high-achieving career woman from Suburban, Pennsylvania. For the first week of the swap, the two wives have to follow their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes. It's the moment of truth. The two wives are about to meet their new husbands and children.
Long sleeve. Here we go.
Hey!
Hi, I'm Christy. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you're crying. Are you cold?
You're cold.
Oh.
I guess we start with the pecan veggie meatloaf.
I think the new mom's gonna find Nancy's schedule so busy, it's hard to keep up.
Can I hold your hand? All right, your hands are so cold. Do you want a Kleenex for your nose?
She is amazing with the kids. I think it's gonna be a fun week. See what happens.
The Oath's neighbors have come over for dinner, and Mike's doing the cooking.
He does everything I do, which I don't believe in. I believe the woman should be doing everything he's doing there. Do you see this? And I know that shocks you guys, probably.
I'm a stay-at-home dad.
Are you really? It's not just you, it's the neighborhood.
Well, yeah,
Does it say it on the sign?
Bob's been doing it much longer
Reverse
than me.
role neighborhood? Mike being in the kitchen and me just kind of standing there watching him cook. I don't understand that concept. That's something that I'm really not used to. What I value in a man is hard work.
In the treehouse, Christy is struggling with her role as a mom of 6 out-of-control kids with a partner who does nothing to help.
Where does Nolan go to bed?
Right in the middle of them.
These two and Nolan. How in the world do you guys ever go to sleep? I'm terrified of the rest of the evening. You know, I know that I haven't done the dishes. The kids are not in bed. And I just think to not have any help from the husband, it's gonna be exhausting a week of this. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Okay. I think I'll go to bed now for a couple hours. I have to get up, put more wood in the stove. I don't think I've slept much at all tonight. Definitely the headache is starting and the body's very heavy and very tired.
It's the first full day of the swap. As part of the Oath family routine, Mike takes the older kids to school while Nancy makes her first ever trip to daycare.
This is rough. I mean, look at her face. Does she look like she wants to be here? Do I look like I want to be here? You ready to stay? It's sad because I really don't think Molly wants to be here. And I can't imagine a mother wanting to leave her 2 small children in somebody else's care all day.
Christy, who never cooks breakfast, is struggling with pancakes. And to make matters worse, Keith is making fun of her.
You say you went to Harvard?
Yeah, I did go to Harvard.
They don't teach cooking there, do they?
Yeah, you're a funny one.
Nothing wrong with trying new things. Trial and error, how we learn.
I'd rather be doing anything but this, including giving birth. You know, there's really no reason to cry, but when somebody deliberately tries to humiliate you, you know, I'm just sad that I'm with somebody who feels that, you know, that's an okay way to treat somebody.
Want the pancakes?
I can make the pancakes.
Yeah, they're inedible.
There's some over there. They're not done in the middle?
They're not done in the middle. So I'm trying to work with you as a family. I'm willing to do anything. I'm just not gonna waste any more of your precious food.
In Pennsylvania, while Mike works from home, Nancy's stepping into Christy's shoes in the high-powered world of finance.
Tell me about your skill sets.
I could make you a really nice lunch. Yeah, I haven't worked for 17 years, so.
So the skill sets are lunch.
In Vermont, Keith's out playing with the kids, and Christy's fed up with the complete lack of support.
He's frustrating me to death. He really is. He needs to grow up. He's the man of this house. He's the father of 6 kids. He's got to start to, take some responsibilities.
Christy's also noticed the kids never seem to leave the treehouse.
The kids keep talking to me about, can we go to the store? They're giving me little hints like they maybe want to see and experience a little bit of the outside world and see this as an opportunity.
In Pennsylvania, Nancy is taking minutes for the annual Board of Directors meeting.
I think the issue right now is the dollar and what happens there. Decline is going to be bad news. It's been, falling slowly here. Could you, Nance, read back that part on the dollar, please?
I don't have that.
Okay.
I did mess up in the meeting, in the boardroom meeting just now. I knew I would. I mean, I'm not a Harvard graduate.
In the Treehouse, Christy's making a 4-course dinner for 8, with no assistance from Keith.
Ready?
What's wrong with the apples?
Nothing's wrong with the apples.
They're cooked.
I don't think Christy is getting along with our dad at all.
I only thought the comments had ended. I was wrong.
Dad keeps doing those stupid jokes.
You think, is the crust harder, guys? Isn't the crust a little softer?
No, the crust is good.
It's a little bit harder.
I like it. I think it's good.
Whoa, good job. Let's go find your daddy.
Nancy returns from daycare with the 2 youngest Oaths.
There's just so many things to talk about.
Was there any sense of pride of going to work, helping the family?
I would do 6 months of my life compared to 1 day of Christy's.
The job part, or leaving the kids, or?
The entire thing, the whole thing.
And I'm glad you had this experience today because it's tough. It's really tough, and it's tough on Christy too. It really is. And but she's making that sacrifice for the family.
I realize you both are planners. You both have some sort of finance management background. That's great. Do you see what I mean? But we're not talking numbers when we're talking about the kids. You can't put them on a spreadsheet.
The real reason we're doing this is for long-term security.
You can't manage their childhood for later. Their childhood is now. You can't put that on for later. I'll be back. I'm sorry. He thinks that money and power and stability and future planning, that's what the kids need, and that's all they need.
It's day 3 in Vermont.
Oh, Nolan.
Christy is being stretched to her limit by trying to homeschool the 4 oldest children while looking after the youngest 2.
No. Oh, wait. Just hold that space. The chaos in this house is just, it's driving me out of my mind. These kids have no sense that education is at all important. And that's very sad because it's critical. I think it's time for Keith and Nancy to sit down and say, is this working for my kids? Is this going to be something that gives them the foundation or the building blocks to be productive adults?
It's the day before the rule change. Nancy has thrown the strict Oath family routine into disarray by oversleeping. Mike returns from the gym to find that his partner has let him down.
Sleepy girl. Where's Nancy? It's still my rules. Christy would have been up for 2 hours by now.
Hi, Nancy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're gonna have kind of a crazy morning, Nancy. And Christy always does all the laundry.
Christy likes going to work. Christy doesn't come home and complain. Christy isn't tired when she gets home. I'm not Christy. I'm not.
I know. But
I'm not, and this is really her world and not mine.
Are you gonna go to work?
I don't know.
It's the real world. We have bills to pay. Somebody's gotta go and... Yeah, I miss Christy a lot. Yeah. Just the teamwork. It's crazy in the morning, but it all gets done. It all gets done. We're a well-oiled machine. Christy she'd be heartbroken.
Today, everything is about to change in the Cedarquist and Oath households as the new wives take control.
I think it's time for Mike to learn a lesson through these rule changes. I don't think he's going to like it, but I think it's time for him to learn it.
I started going through some of the possibilities in my mind. I thought, oh my gosh, it's like anything goes.
I hope to bring something that really will change this house and really will make them stop and think about how they run their lives.
The wives summon the families to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Keith,
Yes?
you've run away from the world. You have isolated your family in this treehouse, which is not good for anyone.
Mike, your family setup is completely wrong. And all I see around me are people pursuing their own selfish interests, not parents and their kids living a fun and happy life together.
These kids need to live in the real world. We are going to have a treehouse open house. You get to meet people in your community.
I am quitting my job. I'm taking the kids out of school and daycare.
Go, Nancy!
I will be homeschooling and look after the younger ones myself.
That's ridiculous.
I cannot teach the older kids with the distractions in the house. So, Kyler and Nolan will be going to daycare.
This will be turned into our music room,
Oh, yeah.
where I will be teaching the children their daily music program. I've already purchased a drum set and other musical instruments.
Yeah.
From now on, we're all gonna work as a team. This includes you, Keith. You're going to learn to cook.
To show them a creative, fun way of schooling, we are going to buy some chickens. I want you to build the coop for the chickens. I'll buy everything you need, and then we will all build it together.
Keith, you're the 7th child in this family, and you need to start acting like an adult. You need to assert your authority as the father in this house.
Calm down. No screaming. I don't know if I'll be strict enough or not. In the past, discipline I do, they just don't take me seriously.
I think the rule change went okay.
She is absolutely playing the kids against me. And everything was, we're doing this because it's fun, we're doing that because it's fun. That's drawing the battle lines, and that's saying, okay, I'll get the kids on my side and we'll all be against Mike.
The first part of Christy's new homeschooling plan means the 2 youngest kids are dropped off at day school so they won't disturb the rest of the family's lessons.
Hello. Want to take your boots off? So your feet will be more comfortable in your socks. Nope.
Check if everything is ready.
They're excited to have the little children out of the house for their homeschooling.
Now you're more playing 16 by 20 when you add the 2.
With the little kids in daycare, it seemed a lot quieter. A lot quieter.
Just by kind of structuring their day and creating more strict rules. No, you're not leaving the table.
You do your work.
They'll be able to achieve a lot of the goals that they really want to. How easy was that?
Easy.
Easy.
We got a way lot more accomplished.
You can do what you want, you can be what you want, but you have to work hard, Keith. He's beginning to say to himself, how can we make this homeschooling work?
While the Cedarquist kids are hitting the books, the Oath kids are out of school and off to the farm. Education is now about fun.
Dogs. Dogs are fun.
And chickens.
Look, don't be scared.
You're fine. Oh yeah, let me feel that beak.
To sit in a school environment and be taught in unison from a book and not really hands-on experience like you could do this way, we love it. We love teaching our kids with a real hands-on.
Though I would like to see some actual schoolwork being done today. They're out running errands and buying chickens. I haven't seen a pencil in anybody's hand yet, but we'll see.
Do you think your dad's gonna like this, bringing these home?
Yeah.
You do?
We have have a chicken in our house. James, why is there chicken poop on my floor?
Because the chicken pooped.
I have chickens in my house. I had chicken poop on my dining room floor. I never thought I'd say that in my life.
And there's a little bit of pee.
Yes, there is.
Keith's picking the youngsters up from daycare.
I'm thinking out of all of Christy's rules, this is probably be one of the hardest ones for Nancy to accept. Yeah, I'm really surprised that they're so calm and mellow. I just thought that'd be like running and screaming.
Well,
you know.
in the morning it is. This is, you know, this is,
right, yeah.
it's the time of day that you're walking into.
Kyler, you ready to go? Come here. Like expecting them to come running to me right off, like, get me out of here, but they weren't like that at all. You like going to daycare?
Yeah.
Does it make you feel big? Yeah, I think it's probably good for both of them. I'd like to be able to talk to Nancy about daycare and her feelings about it. Yeah, I miss her terribly. Miss Nancy terribly. I just want to talk with Nancy.
I think he's getting it, that his kids are good kids and they just need some better parenting along the way.
Nancy's next homeschooling lesson is music, and it's run on into the evening.
Here, this makes a lot of noise. Let's get this out.
My entire issue is with Nancy's homeschooling, which is just a free-for-all.
You're good.
And to make matters worse, Mike is upstairs trying to put baby Delaney to bed.
James, please. Molly. Hey, I'm trying to put Delaney down. Can you do that in the basement or something, please?
Is she already down?
I'm trying. She's not going down.
Are you singing to her? We'll be the background.
I'm now actually really upset. I am actually angry. I mean, you can hear the drums right now in the baby's room.
He just doesn't understand what I'm trying to teach him. The importance of just living in the moment, having a good time with his children. Do you want to do a story with us? I know you're tired.
Yeah. No, it's not going to happen again. I asked nicely to go to the basement. You disregarded it. I would rather have no mom than a mom who disregards their kids. If it happens again, back to the treehouse. That's it.
I didn't think educated Harvard men walked away.
Yep.
In the Oath household, Mike has had enough of Nancy's homeschooling.
I pick my battles, and there are some things that I will go to the mat for, and the education of our children is one of those things.
He's determined the kids should go back to school.
They are going to school
They are
tomorrow.
not going to school tomorrow. This is one of my rules, and this is what's happening.
It's bigger
Yeah, it
than-
is.
it's bigger
It is.
than-
Nope,
it's bigger
it
than a
is.
piece of paper.
It is. That's it.
They haven't been homeschooled for the last 2 days. Why would tomorrow be any different?
No, they have not been homeschooled the way you think they should be schooled.
How long did you take preparing this? Because
This morning.
Monsieur.
I did that early this morning. I thought it was an A. What we're talking about here is if they're going to school tomorrow or not.
And they are going to school
And they are
tomorrow.
not. And they are not.
They absolutely
They
are,
are
and you're not
not.
going to say another word about it.
No, I know. I'm not going to say another word about it because
And you're
they're
not going to talk to them about it, and we're not going to argue in front of them about it. I'm going to go read to my son,
They're
and
homeschooling.
they
They're
are going to school.
The kids are going to school tomorrow.
As the next stage in Christy's attempt to make Keith take on shared responsibilities in the house, Keith must do the laundry and the cooking.
I took for granted what Nancy did. I'm gonna put the soap in last.
There's a scoop in there.
Yeah, with me cooking and planning a meal, I really took it for granted of how much effort it is.
What are you looking for?
Balsamic vinegar or something like that.
Do you even know what balsamic vinegar would look like?
It'd be a liquid.
Okay.
Holy macaroni! Oh my, look at that. Good thing I moved them up. Everything's under control. We put enough barbecue sauce over the charcoal. It'll look better. Okay. Voila, dinner served.
I didn't think he'd be able to make rice or ribs, which actually made them. Actually, I wouldn't want him to cook that often.
In Pennsylvania, Mike has broken the rules and is sending his kids to school.
They're 6 and 8, but they were just not getting the education and the focus that they needed.
I would say that Mike and I have some big, definite issues that we'll never see eye to eye on.
Hey, you're breaking the rule. When I say something, I mean it.
Christy is giving Keith a crash course in joint parenting. Next on the menu is discipline.
Things aren't always a bunch of fun and a good time. You have to have responsibility. You have to have rules. Say to them, you need to clean up the table, and if you don't, I will take your game away for 3 days.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what
Cue.
We don't clean the whatever.
You will lose it.
I didn't
You will lose it.
You know, the rule of the house, though, is you obey your dad.
That's part of helping out.
Obey your father when he tells you to do something.
Tonight was the first night that my dad ever punished me.
I feel like I'm taking the first sort of baby steps and being a more responsible parent and disciplining the children.
You helping or you not helping?
He did a really good job. He got the kids to bed. He enforced the rules.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Kyler.
Keith,
Yes.
lights out. Now.
Here we go.
Done.
In the Oath household, the situation is still tense after Mike has sent the kids back to school.
I mean, you went from one day of not even looking at me in the eye while you were talking to me for 24 hours.
Right.
That is really hard for me. I've never, ever in my life felt the way I did in those 24 hours.
Right.
And I never, ever want to experience that again, ever.
Chris and I have a partnership, you know. So I really didn't think that, I just didn't think I'd be missing her that much. I do. It's been from day one.
Yeah, Christy's a much stronger force in my life than I ever thought, never realized. And I'll be happy to see her again. I'll be really happy to see her again.
I started thinking, geez, you know, what if I had a different choice? What if we had more money to buy better things, to have a better home? But I am really thankful for where I'm at because I really don't want this.
You know, just knowing that you're happy where you are, that's a big thing. It's a huge thing.
It's the last night of the swap. In Vermont, Christy has organized a Treehouse open house to end the Cedarquist's isolation and get the kids and Keith to meet the rest of the community.
I'm John.
John? Okay.
Good to meet you.
First thing I want to say, I got to thank Christy for putting this all together. She got the kids to help, and I think she did a great job.
Our family really took a big step in growing up and maturing. I might say it's an end, but in a way it's really a beginning.
On their final night together, Nancy and Mike have decided to complete Nancy's last rule. Build a new home for the chickens with the kids.
We are gonna build these chickens a house on ABC's Extreme Home Edition, Chickens.
There is a lot more fun in the household. Last night was a lot of work. I think that's something that we'll keep. I think we'll try to do more of the activity. We'll do less splitting up of the family and more activities together as a family.
Are you guys ready to show this chicken coop?
Yeah!
Are these chickens ready to show this chicken coop?
Yeah!
What do we say? Bus driver, move that bus!
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Do it at once. Come here, Molly.
It's the last day of the swap, and the two wives say goodbye to the families.
Hey guys, this is it.
Come here, Molly.
Goodbye, Eric.
Thank you for being so good.
I mean, I'm a mom, and I've never had an experience like this. I didn't know I was gonna, really become so attached to these kids.
Please, I love your smile. Thank you.
I definitely need to talk to Nancy about some of the options of sending the little ones to daycare. It's important for her to hear this and to make an adjustment in our lifestyle.
The biggest thing that I learned is what a great partnership that we have, because I saw what happened when it falls apart. For me, living 2 weeks without Christy was definitely the hardest part.
Oh, babe, oh, baby, I believe in this love. It comes a little like a soft rain falling from the heavens above. There was a time I thought affairs of the heart were overrated.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
So this is coming from my heart, and this is coming from the way I feel about your kids. So please take it that way. But I strongly feel that your kids will not be prepared to go to college if they want to. My fear is that the door might not be open for those of your kids that want to climb through it into that world beyond the treehouse.
I don't really even have too much to say to either one of you. I would love to say to you that I love the way we raise our children. I love the fact that we have given them creative options, that they can be whoever they want to be. And I love the fact that if one of my children would come to me today and say, I am a happy, gay garbage man, I would go, I'm happy for you.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What are you going to do when Bryce comes to you and says, I want to go to college, and he's not prepared to go to college
You know
because
what?
his education's not there?
I'd love to answer
What will
that.
you say to him?
I would say it's their choice. It's
You
not
didn't answer
our
my
choice.
question. Go ahead, Keith.
All we can do is open the door for the kids, and what you're saying is make sure there's a door there.
That's all I'm saying, Keith.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Can I say
100%.
something?
Please don't interrupt. Okay, just don't
I
interrupt.
thought this was an interaction here.
It's not you
It's a
talking
debate.
over me.
It's a debate.
It's
where
not a
you
debate.
talk-
I'm trying to talk to your husband, okay? Because you're not
Right.
listening.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, if we can say something
Okay.
By all means.
non-Harvard like.
I'm real tired of that, by the way.
I'm sorry. I'm so uneducated. I can't.
The
You're
world's
laughing at
against
me. No.
Stancy.
But he sits there and laughs. So it,
Because those
would it
are
be
our-
okay?
He's
Wait a
annoyed that
minute.
you're
Would
not
it be
giving him
okay?
respect. He's
Would it be
annoyed that
okay
you
if
don't
I sat here
respect
and
him.
laughed at you?
The truth hurts, Nancy,
Yeah.
doesn't it? It sounds
No,
like you
I
tried
actually-
to be my kids' friends
No, I
and
actually
didn't keep their
sure
best
I wa-
interests at heart.
Yeah. No. I did keep their best interest at heart, but I definitely.
By teaching them one lesson?
And also by making them think their dad is a total jerk.
No. No.
Yeah.
Can I say there was one part that really made me really sad for you, and it was dropping the kids off at daycare. Oh my goodness. We chose not to do that. We made definite sacrifices so I could stay home, and I'm standing behind that and saying I love it, I enjoy it, and I would never trade it.
One of Nancy's big tenets was to do things as a whole family group. I think that's something that we might be able to maybe do more of, is less dividing and conquering and more doing as a family.
I think there's something to definitely be said for that. One of the experiences I learned from Nancy and Keith's family is that they look out for each other in a way that you don't really see in many families. And I think maybe because we do tend to separate out the kids, that we haven't fostered as much of that as you do when you keep everybody together and go everywhere together.
This might be a good time to bring up that I've done a lot of growing up. I guess I learned to assert myself and step up to the plate and help you out as much as I can. I think we've taken advantage of you and just relied on you so much to cooking, all the chores, running the house, and that we can help out more.
Why I'm willing to give up, for Keith to start cooking and help more. So if he, if that was the big lesson for him, that's great.
The wives return home to be reunited with their families.
So what do you guys think?
Bedtime routine and then the chore room.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. How many chickens do we have, guys?
3.
Oh, homeschooling needs to be priority. So Kyler and Nolan will go to daycare. No, they're not going to daycare.
Be honest with Mommy as to why you really liked homeschooling.
Because we didn't have to go to school.
Because you didn't have to go to school.
And we were in our pajamas until 2
And you were
o'clock.
in your pajamas until 12 o'clock.
In the weeks since the swap, there have been some big changes in the Cedarquist treehouse.
I love the fact that Keith and the kids are helping more, and Keith has had some days with the kids on his own, and I've come home and the house isn't burned down, or, you know, the kids are all here, not in the hospital.
Nancy's been good at like relaxing, sitting back and letting us take over, and instead of saying, oh, just let me do that because I can do it better. Important to keep your numbers in line. And the kids, I've seen that they respond to me without fighting back as much.
And the swap has even rekindled their romance.
We, as a couple, are going away on vacation for the first time without any kids. So that's going to be, you know, that's a definite positive.
And there have been surprising effects on the Oath household.
Since the swap, we've definitely spent a lot more time and a lot more focus on the fun things.
Just spend crazy time down in the basement watching them do gymnastics, or putting in a movie and letting them stay up till 9 or 9:30 when we normally wouldn't have done that because they have to go back to school.
Things have changed. We got a new pet. I got a gecko and I named him Rainbow.
And James may have found a new career.
The kids like to use the instruments when we're just going crazy with them and we've got loud music on and they bang on them.
I'm thinking about giving up on the guitar and trying to play the trumpet.
Love sneaking up behind me. I wasn't ready for his sneaky ways. I wasn't ready for those sleepy days to wait.